Congratulations. Siri graduated from Capital University, and she is. Okay, so first, yes, congratulations on really a stunning performance. It's hard for me to pick out. I'm going to get your iPads, sure. There's so many things that I enjoyed about your performance. One of my favorite things is your absolute commitment to make your song sound. Like, there's never a hesitation from anybody in the group. Like, nobody's begging you with their gestures. Chapel choir, love you so much. To make your sound and to contribute it, right? And that's very compelling. And what that does for you as an ensemble is because everybody is committed, it's safe for you to make your sound, isn't it? Yeah, it's so freeing to be able to sing your best because the people around you are doing the same. So that's very good teaching and very good learning on your part. Good for you. And these are three highly different pieces. I don't have to tell you that. And those long lines and Entreat Me Not and all those crunchy chords. And besides all of that, getting those learned and well balanced in the ensemble, I'm hearing some shadow vowels on your releases. It's like, what? Yes. So you're taking the text very seriously, which is, it's what we have, right? It's the source of our message, of our story is the text. So I love that you're doing that. I love that you're making different kinds of sounds in the three pieces, but all of them had a palpable vocal energy. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please, all day long. Yes, yes, yes. Right. So in the short time that we have, there's just a couple of things that I think potentially could make more of what you're doing already so well. So let's see if we can get after those. In Measure Me Sky, it's so nice to hear that I'm putting that on an all-state that I'm doing next year. It's the Colorado All-State, and it's their treble choir. And I love Measure Me Sky. And so I was just very happy to hear it. And you can't do it without a stellar set of fingers. So congratulations on your beautiful playing. All right, so let me find where Measure Me Sky is in your stack. From the get-go, again, beautiful, and you're handling the word sky beautifully with that vowel, all of that. Now, speaking of sky and the vowel, and it'll be easier a little for you to respond to this when you listen to my remarks, but once in a while, when you are going from the that is the to sky, or from sky, that you're singing a beautiful to the shifts a little to and you want to be careful. If it happens, you can imagine a little more in the tenor bass voices. So one of the places I circled for that, Mr. Dufford, is bar 33. Measure me sky. And I'm exaggerating right now, but as they re-articulated their the vowel migrated, right? So choir, we want to bear in mind that, yes, vowel spaces change, but the integrity of the vowel must be protected by us. Ska, whatever it is. I love how my colleague, Dr. Payton, who I think has worked with you in the voice, one of our voice teachers, he reminds us of this true not but your soft palate is up, and you can feel it this way. Would you all do that? And it feels really good. So sometimes the can shift backwards, as we know. So maybe I'll have them sing that there. I think I circled it a couple other times. I heard it a little bit in 65, and I wrote that's when they're singing the word flight. Fly. They're attempting to go when it raises there. So maybe, I wonder how possible it is for you to start. It's all Measure Me Sky, so I can't say start at Measure Me Sky. Well, I'm thinking about accomplishing a couple of birds with one stone, too. How about if we start, sky be my depth, wind be my... I circled that also. Here's why. And that's measure 21, page 7. Look up at me when I say this. I bet you can answer it maybe even, because you've got one of my own amongst you. Finish the sentence. Tiny words. Sad day. Just to say, tiny words, tall vowels. It's a concept. In measure 21, you have the phrase, sky be my depth. What are the tiny words in that phrase? Be and my. 2-letter words. And then we tend to speak those. So instead, sky be my depth, sky be my depth. Can you keep the tallness of the ah without distorting those? Would you try that there, bar 21? Only that key. 3, 4. Sky. Good. So can we start up? Do you need to look at your music? How about if you look at me instead, now that you know where I am? And can you really feel, yum, bum, 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 be my dad? And we do there. 3, 4. Sky, be my dad. Be my way. Good. They're doing it a little better, but can you still hear how they're kind of isolating the be-my's? And I said that quite a bit in my recording too on the ands. And is the worst word in the world, and they automatically do an Ohio and. Everybody does. You've got to let the previous vowel open the and up. Would you do it again and be sure to, in fact, let's just do this time. And sing, sky be my depth. 3, 4. Sky be my, yes! Wind be my width and my. Now, did you hear that on and? So, wind be my width and my. Could you not change the vowel when you sing and? Let me say it this way to you. Every vowel needs to be informed by the previous one. So if you're singing wind, the I has to help the and be pretty. Wind and my, wind and my. Do you understand? Sky. We go again. 3, stand tall. Sky be my depth, wind be my wind and my. Yep. And there are a million ands in here, and if you go find them, sometimes it's an oo that out of that. Now, tenors and basses, can I hear you sing a better ah vowel? If we start, I should just let you go. How about if you start everybody at 25? Yep, I should have just let you go. Sky be my depth, right where you come in, sopranos. What are you going to do on the be-my's? What are you going to do on the be-my's? Tall. You're going to keep them tall, all right? Here we go. Eyes up. 3. Sky be my depth. Tenors, remind me what I've been saying about e vowels today. E. We mix a little what into them? I. Sky be my dip. Just a little bit, see what happens. Here we go. Breathe with me. Sky be my dip. Wind be my width and my. Measure me. But you'll hear that you did a little Good. It's some of the same things, and I'll let you work on it yourself. It's those tiny words on the 16ths. So when you have catch at my hands, rim of the world, the tiny note values, and the tiny words, we're shrinking some, yeah? I'll remember that one. Beautiful, and I know you know this one well, so I want to make sure I get a little bit to the other two pieces too. Great work, and I really trust you to make those changes. So again, you're singing just really so beautifully with your commitment to unified vowels. I can tell that you're just getting such good teaching instruction, and I appreciate that so much. One of the things I said in your recording is, in every decrescendo, there's an answer to this sentence too. There's a little crescendo. In every good decrescendo, there's a little crescendo. I have a place in mind for that. Could you turn to page 4 of Entreat Me Not, please? Sopranos and altos in measure 19, particularly first altos and first and second sopranos. There's a decrescendo there. Well, I put a hairpin above that measure. So, can I have an F? So they should grow through that half note, all through that trio. I'm telling you, it'll be everything in that bar. The altos and the lower voices, the second altos, should probably observe that decrescendo mostly. Yeah. Did you understand what I just said? Second sopranos and first altos. You're going to have a tiny crescendo on a of after. Good. And what vowel are we going to mix into the a? A little bit of I. After you. A little tiny bit. I promise you it'll work. How about if we start at, we're all going to measure 16? Can we do that, choir? Measure 16? Can you get your scores up and watch me, even though I'm not your normal director? Sopranos, by the way, I love how you keep singing your 3/4 note pickup notes. Belonging. Once more the pitches, because I talked through them. 1 and 2 and. That was you, that was you, that was you. And if you'll just play with them on the entrance, that'd be great. 3 and leave. I don't know if my tempo's good. Is that, am I? Okay. Altos. You entreat me not. Go. Good. That was just right, by the way, sopranos and first and second sopranos and altos ones. Can we do that again, though? Am I too fast? Yeah. Well, since this happens a couple more times, let's turn to the first page, and I'm almost done teaching you this part of it. So, in the third bar, altos, when you sing leave, instead of just decrescendoing, can you crescendo first on the half note? Entreat me not to leave. And all sopranos and altos, will you flip the L early? Because you're getting to the vowel late. And the crunch on leave is everything. Yeah? Eyes up. Can I have that F again to make sure? Pick up notes belong, eyes up. Good. And then would you take crescendo a little slower? Love your resolution. Pick up notes. That means you need 2. Crescendo. Try singing that line from memory. I would buy a ticket for that. And I would say that's the nature. Now we're going to go on, and tenors and altos in bar 5, you're going to do the same thing on leave. Crescendo first, and then love the resolution. Don't fade away too much. All right. What else do I want to say? Entreat me not to love all the text. Entreat me not to leave. Sorry. Grow again. Entreat. Altos and grow. Tenor 2. Go. Entreat. Grow. Grow. Altos. Tenor. Because I'm loving this so much. Right? I would ask the tenors in bar 10 to modify that N a lot. Entreat me. Even just an E on the tongue is going to change that a lot, but a little I. That F vowel to me is always it likes to break up the line. Oh, shoot. So with the last piece, we're kind of out of time, but I'll tell you the couple of things. Gosh, do you like that song? I know. I didn't even have to ask you, but I love that you love it. Soloist, what a wonderful job you're doing. Yeah. And I don't know if Mr. Dufford is comfortable with this, but I would invite you to look at him less and engage with the audience. I believe you know your solo well enough. So, and when you do look out, instead of sort of a general look, let's say I'm the soloist, and I step forward, and I kind of sing like this at the audience. Or, I'm the soloist, and I step and I'm like, yeah, because you're telling the story, right? You're moving the story forward. Same thing with beautiful soprano. Where are you? Soloist over here. Who is it? You. Yes, that's right there, right in front of my eyes. Right. Same thing. And I saw you change your body language a couple times, but I'd really just preach whatever it is. Yeah? Yeah. And like I said, I think both of you know the rhythm and the tempo so much that all you need is a peripheral look at Mr. Dufford. Okay? Then, I mean, it's just also good. You're just locking so well. I think my only other sort of basic commentary is you've got the movements down. Everybody's doing them. They are at the same time. And they kind of look rehearsed. Now I do this, and now I do that. Can you get into it more? Go watch a Bollywood movie this weekend before you sing. There's just a couple of people who are letting their whole body be a part of it, just like their torso is more engaged. I don't know what all the moves are, but you know, they look a little canned, like I took the movements off the shelf and you put them on, right? Versus, it's supposed to look like we do know that dance. And that's the coolest thing about music from another culture is it comes out of our bodies. It's almost like traveling there, right? So see what you can do to free yourself more into that, yeah? Just real delight and an inspiration to hear you all today. I will be using each one of these choirs as an inspiration to my own choir and telling them, now did you hear this chapel choir? Did you? And the ones who aren't here, I will tell them what they missed. They're in classes and stuff, but so I'm just so delighted to be together with you. Did you? Oh, there's some of the chapel choir. So we decided last year that it was an unfortunate thing that we didn't sing something together, and our time is so short, and none of you wanted to learn a new song, and boy, do I understand that. That's a lot of repertoire that you all are dealing with at the end of the year, plus a whole concert, right? You all have spring concerts coming up, yeah? So we're going to sing the Amen from the Lord Bless You and Keep You. Chapel choir, why don't you come up here? I might ask all of us to come up. We'll see how crowded it is. would you let chapel choir, can you kind of spread like this? Can you let people come up and stand with you? I think we can possibly get everybody up here. I do.